When you experience something new and you find something that you love, you find your passion. And when you find your passion, it ignites you as a person. You just feel awesome. All right, guys, this morning is the morning. We are heading to the academy. It is testing day. The testing starts at noon. It's 9 o'clock or almost 9. So I'm gonna get there early, obviously, just a tad early. I was talking with some of the higher up belts, and they were suggesting that I like to talk to people who've already been successful at something and see what they've done. That way I can emulate it. So one of the guys was saying how he likes to come early and practice before, which makes total sense because I don't know about you, but if you've ever been running late to something, it's like added stress, and it's always good just to get there, relax, you know, get your stuff together and just do it. So this is what it looks like right before test day, or day of test day. So it's 10 of 11 o'clock. Testing is at noon.
All right, so here's the deal. I'm gonna ask you all to do something, solo stuff first, and then when we get a partner, if you want to use one another, you can. If you'd like to use someone else, you can practice with. You can use whoever you want. If you're using one another, when I say technique, one of you is gonna do it, then we'll alternate back and forth. We'll do the next one, we'll do the next one, we'll do the next one. After we do a few of those, we're gonna ask individuals random shit. So then we'll tell you do whatever you use with you. So everybody, front roll, back roll. Just keep going till others stop. All right, hipping out, hipping in. Everybody stand up, front break fall, up base. Keep going. Back break fall, up base. Right, fighting stance and footwork on your own, move around a little bit. You see a standing turtle, grab your partner. Just the turtle, and then footwork to get out. Somebody's got to hit somebody.
You want me to do it?
Fighting turtle. Now I really want to see if there's turtle fighting. That might be the only animal I've never seen fight. I kind of want to know. That's somebody's got to Google that. Is that a thing somewhere like in the Philippines? It's got to be the most boring shit ever. Dude, is he still there? Oh fuck, he's still there, bro. It's got to be like watching Tyson in high school. Alright, where is that? It's got to be like watching you in high school. Is he still there? No,
All right, after our successful execution of the fighting turtle, we continued the test. Yeah, it was I was taking classes for about a month and a half, a month and 2 weeks before testing for the first time ever. So this is the white belt first stripe test that you're seeing. I figured I would put it up in its entirety, that way you get to see what it's like, because if you're testing for the first time, you probably have never seen a test before, and so this will give you the opportunity to see it in action. That way you don't have to go see a testing day and then take a test. You can actually see it now and then take that first time to actually do your test. Honestly, I didn't feel nervous which is unusual. Usually I feel nervous before doing things, but I think it was a combination of I usually put myself out there, and I'm usually I've had the opportunity to feel stupid in front of people a lot, which definitely helps. After you do it a certain amount of time, you just feel used to feeling, stupid, and then you back that up with feeling you feel confident. If you have rehearsed the stuff and you know your stuff and you're confident and you know all the little tiny details and you practice and you practice and you put the time in, you feel confident. You feel like you deserve it. You don't feel like you're just skating by or you're hoping that something will be asked.
All right, switch. Other person. Knee trip. Side clutch. Other person. Defend the standing choke, shoulder throw.
Right, let me take a little bit of time to explain to you how testing works. So you get a total of 3 mistakes. If you get 3 mistakes, you don't pass. So let's say and at the time, you can either choose to redo the move right when you make a mistake, or you can wait until everybody is done testing and you get called up to be reviewed, and then you can correct your mistake at that time. So let's say you made 5 mistakes, and right at that moment you choose to correct 3, and you get 3 of them, you correctly corrected them, and so you have 2 mistakes left. Then you pass. And you can see those 3 people in the front, each of them have a piece of paper, and so they're watching you and writing down things, and at the end they reconvene and discuss your performance.
Individual sheds. 2-hand strip to break the grip. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2-hand pull grip too. That's the word individual. Alright. Shoulder throw from home. Did you just do the tactical look around?
Yeah.
Part of me wants to be like, nice, extra points to the promise. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I shoot things. Alright. Knee strips, knee grip rate. Defender body lock, wizard pummel.
Lieutenant Dan, body lock from rear side. Body lock.
Yes.
I call
He's up in the air.
Yukon, standing choke defense, turning trap.
Crystal, thigh bump to the rear side finish.
Do it again.
Kelly, rear body lock defense, hip pop, pummel.
Yukon, fist pull, grip defense.
Want to do it again?
You could turn the wrong way.
Tell me.
I'd like to do it again.
Half the test is put your fucking hands
I
up
want to
and
do
tell me
it
what you
again.
want.
Even if I did it right, I feel like.
No problem. Two-hand fist pull.
You. Yeah. Big evangelist. Snatch single leg from side to side. Crystal, rear body lock defense, ankle pick, knee, stomach. Go.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all go sit down. Sit down. This is Shark Tank. When I say switch, the next guy jumps on this dude and goes nuts, right? No striking, right? No striking, no biting, no eye gouging. What's that?
Am I shaking his hand?
No. To the point where if he takes a fucking long time getting off the last guy, just dive on him. If he's fucking on his hands and knees getting up slow, jump on him and choke him. I don't give a fuck. Like this is a gameness test, right? The first 3 stripes, all 4 of the stripes, the technical portion is to make sure that you know technique, right? That you can demonstrate an understanding of proper, correct technique. It also demonstrates that you can recall information under duress, right? The third part of being a good fighter is you gotta have heart. You gotta have a gut, man. This is a gut check. This is a gameness check, right? So that's what this is, so don't mistake it. It's not, oh, good job. If each one of you can tap him out in 5 seconds, congratulations. If he throws a fucking mouthpiece and cries and makes a fit about it, then he doesn't have the heart I want for that strike. Does that make sense? So push. Everybody ready? 5 minutes on the timer. Long build up block before play. Ready. Go.
So how do you feel?
Great.
Whew. Testing is over. I got my stripe. That was amazing. It was such a great experience, such a sense of like camaraderie with everybody. So yeah, definitely go to realizelifewebsite.com, get your club card, go get some lessons, take your first month 50% off, your second month 25% off, and yeah, after a month and 2 weeks I have a white stripe on my white belt. So it's good. It's such like a great sense of accomplishment, you know. So I'm gonna go sew on the patch for next week's competition. So see ya.